Welcome back to The Elusive Truth by The Rich and Larry Show. We both thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to us babble and rant on. We will continue our conversation from earlier today. So have a seat, sit back, and relax with your favorite beverage as we fall down the rabbit hole.
Well, do you understand that if you don't watch the news, that the coronavirus doesn't exist?
Well, that coronavirus,
It only exists on the news. It only exists on mainstream media. It don't exist anywhere else in my life.
Well, apparently it's everywhere, and it now has mutated, right? It's mutated, and what the crazy thing that kind of goes with it is that the governor of Minnesota said, "Hey, I'm going to help out the small businesses. You can't eat inside in restaurants, but you can eat outside." And it's already minus 20 in Minneapolis with 10 feet of snow.
Oh, yeah, that's just what I want to do.
Yeah, exactly. Get everybody pneumonia, but of course that will be the new COVID marker.
They do everything on the frozen lakes all winter long. They probably would eat outside.
Yeah, but okay, there's a difference. They're called fish shacks or fish huts, right? Fishing huts or a fishing shack. And you're inside it with some type of porta-buddy, that portable heater.
Oh, yeah, they have heaters in them. Oh, yeah.
And of course, they're also got lots of liquor keeping them warm inside. Catching
and
frozen
they got
fish.
10 layers of clothes on.
Exactly. But, because that's what we did in Wisconsin, ice fishing. Now, there are some people that are sitting on a crate, with the fishing pole and just in that, and the wind's blowing on them like you wouldn't believe. But there's few and far of them. Everybody's got, it's a lifestyle. So everybody has one of them little shacks. Even that guy, Steve Wallace from Hunker Down, and he uses it for camping, and they're wonderful.
Well, you know what? You have a winter, so you might as well do something and embrace it. And you hope that there's snow and cold in the winter because it's winter.
Well, we know that as being Wisconsinites, that winter comes and it's not the end of the world. You got stuff to do. You have to adapt. You drink more, put on some more layers, and you go do stuff,
Well, there was also a saying up there that it's in Wisconsin, it's only cold between the bar and the car.
Oh, my.
I'm not encouraging drinking, but I prefer to stay clean and sober. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, no, I hear you. Like I said, it's already 12/20/2020 today. Wasn't the planet supposed to be aligned up today?
Yep, starting today and tomorrow, we're getting hit with unbelievable solar energy, planet energy. So what you have to do is continue keeping an open mind and loving heart so that those are the energies that hit you. Stay really positive during this time. People have been having a hard time sleeping and headaches, and they don't know what's going on with them, but at least we're aware of it right now.
This phenomenon with the planets all lining up, what was it, 800 years ago? What was the last time?
I've heard 800 to 27,000.
Holy mackerel. Okay, so 27,000 years ago. So no one knows what this is going to be like.
Right.
800 years ago, they have had written form of communication. So if they would have been able to observe, but who knows how our history is because that's been so polluted. I'm just thinking 800 years ago, we might be able to realize, when they all line up, like this every 800 or 8,000 years or whatever it is, something's going to happen.
Yeah, and the history that we've been taught, there's an old saying that history is only written by the winners. Well, they only give their version of what they want to pass on to mankind and keep them enslaved.
Right. But I understand that thought because I believe that 100%. But we're also, because of our inquiring minds, that we dig and we find all the original stuff that's been broken or smashed by the previous civilization. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or the conquering civilization, but there's always, just like everything, nothing is completely ever erased. It's there somehow. You can find it if you try hard enough.
Oh, yeah. And tell you what's going on right now. This is the biggest shift ever. We're on the cusp of taking over the planet from the people that have been running it, the evil elite. This is a worldwide thing. We're taking it back for humanity. I'm not saying the U.S. I'm saying we're taking Earth back.
Right. Well, this is a world phenomenon, apparently. We're worried about ourselves because that's all we're used to, but, they're feeling this effect and going back to, numbers, numerology, occults, things like that. It's amazing how it's all coming full circle.
Oh, yeah. Hey, just a second. I have a neighbor coming by here right now. Man. Wait. No. He saw I was on the phone. Thank you, Vaughn.
Oh, I know
You
that
remember my
guy.
neighbor, Vaughn?
Yeah, I remember Vaughn. He's pretty cool.
Yeah. He just came by. We're getting there, and this isn't all about just Trump getting reelected, which we know he is.
What I
This
mean,
is
it's
about humanity for the world.
what is it? The Facebook guy. He donated what, $500,000 or $500 million to the Democratic cause, or to the voting machines in Georgia or something. I mean, it just it's like
Oh, yeah. Did you even hear that the governor of Georgia was invited to Trump's Christmas party at the White House?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and he's been the one tearing it down totally. That's just how slick Trump is. You know what? I think maybe he had him on the list before this all happened. You know what I mean? Maybe the guy got his invitation 6 months ago.
Yeah, or is this going to be the setup for the Great American Christmas where these people are invited to the White House and they're all arrested?
It could be. Let's find out what hangars all the Gulfstreams are parked in, so they can't go run to their planes and take off.
Oh my goodness, I tell you. That's what I mean. And that's why I'm saying, and that's why we do this show called The Elusive Truth, is because, boy, the more you talk about things, and pending, like you said, if you listen to the media, you are brain dead and you're on with the left, because the narrative that they're pushing is not it's not mainstream. They're trying to make it mainstream. And then you hear crazy stuff about 50,000 Chinese dead over here. And
yeah, I can't confirm that yet. My dad's 87, and I told him, if you watch the news, you're entirely misinformed. And I said, so if you don't watch it, you're just uninformed. It's the same thing.
Right. No, you're absolutely right.
So he said, I'd rather be uninformed than misinformed.
Well, it really goes back down to it. In our daily lives, we're more concerned about what happens with our lives, and the immediate lives are the people that we're around. That's what our life is about. We're not having dinner with Nancy Pelosi and really seeing what she's like. And we're not hanging out with Joe Biden, getting our hair sniffed. We are regular Americans, and we're just hanging out with our families, working hard. And our concern is, how are we getting home in this snowstorm? Or how are we going to get home in this traffic? And, I got to get gas, and do I have enough money to get this? And, our worlds are completely different. When we were growing up as kids, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have the internet.
No.
Right? And our lives, we had to make our lives up. We did what we needed to do to get us through the day, and the news was on at 5:00 at night, and that's where you got it, or you got it on the paper, right?
That was it.
Yep, that's all it was. And now we're slammed on every device and every app that, they're trying to sway your way of thinking, which then goes back to this occult crap and Satanism and the people that have been running this planet for the past, like you say, a couple hundred years, and now it's trying to take it back. And you know what I mean?
It's thousands of years. Yep.
And that's the Great Reset, but it's backfiring, because a Great Reset is supposed to be in favor of them. We come January 6th and, we're going to start seeing something. But, going back to where we left off at the last episode, or the very first episode we left off, we were talking about martial law, and you were saying they're kicking down the doors.
That is definitely coming. So it's going to be short-lived. It might only be for 5 or 10 days.
Well, I almost believe that something like that has to come around if everything is truthfully being reported about this election fraud and, the deep swamp and, this far left agenda.
Oh, I think you're right. It has to, because there are literally going to be thousands of arrests, and they're all going to be doing, 10 years minimum. The big guys are going to do life or execution.
Right. But that also brings up the big fact that I would be very wary of. Yeah, martial law comes in, it's just like everything else. 10 days.
That's going to be a happy time.
Well,
we know that we know they're not coming for us.
Right. The Patriots, we're going to be, this is exactly what we want. But martial law, it's going to be a month at least. 30 days.
You think they'll enact it for a month? It could be.
They can't, I mean, they can swoop and do a lot of stuff, but it's going to take them more than, I think, 30 days to clean up everything that has been going on.
Oh yeah. Well, it should go right down to the level to those women that were actually stuffing the illegal ballots into the machine. They knew it. And, I mean, we want to, sure, they got orders from many levels above them, many levels. But, we should go right down to the very last level of this treason.
Ah, yeah, it's amazing. Crazy times. It's been a crazy year of 2020. And here we are coming on to the Christmas holiday. And it's like love Christmas right now, because right after Christmas and 2021 coming here, all hell's going to break loose. That's my opinion.
Oh yeah. Anytime between now and the new paradigm 2021.
Oh my goodness. I appreciate the chat today and everything, and I hope you're going to have a great day and give your loved ones the attention that they deserve and need, because we're going to be more reliant on each other here coming up in the future.
And same to you, because that's what it's all about there, Rich.
All right, my buddy. I appreciate it, and thank you very much. There you have it, the elusive truth. Again, so much to take in, and we are just scraping the tip of the iceberg. Thank you for listening, and if anything, we hope that we made you think about what's going on in this crazy world. Take care and be safe with your loved ones. Goodbye until the next show. Thank you again for listening.